Perhaps the most well-known thing that has happened to Vivienne Pinay since Drag Race was the scandal and controversy involving Vivienne's wig business in 2016/2017. Vivienne's wig business is called Fairy Tale Wigs, and according to Vivienne/Michael's LinkedIn account, she founded the company in February of 2014 and still runs it to this day. Fairy Tale Wigs is an online wig shop that sells wigs for cosplay and princess party entertainers, and the wigs are mainly in the style of Disney princesses as well as other fantasy characters. The scandal involving Vivienne's wig company is quite long and complicated, so I'll try and condense it down to just the main points. And I'd also like to credit the Reddit user Oblivion Kiss and the Imgur user Iridescent Rose because I used the information that they compiled in their posts in order to create the information for this video. I'll link to their posts in the description. So just to give a bit of background, princess party entertainers and cosplayers are professional entertainers who dress up as characters, usually for events such as children's parties, with Disney princesses being one of the most popular styles. There aren't many companies that offer Disney princess style wigs, so Vivienne's company, Fairy Tale Wigs, was one of the most popular wig providers within this specialised community. And these wigs are usually quite expensive and can cost anywhere between $50 to $800. And for years, Vivienne's company had developed a good reputation within the community for providing high quality wigs and accessories. However, this reputation started to diminish in late 2016/early 2017 when a customer posted an unboxing video of one of Vivienne's wigs in a Facebook group for princess performers, and the user complained about the bad quality of the wig that they had received from Vivienne's company. This was a new Rapunzel style wig that Vivienne's company had only recently started selling. The Facebook user said that the wig was styled badly and there was visible netting and holes in the wig, which is usually a sign of a low quality wig. And another Facebook user also posted photos of the Rapunzel wig that they had received on the same day, citing the same bad quality. However, the real issue started when the two users requested refunds from Vivienne. It's a long story, but basically the user said that Vivienne made it difficult to get a refund and was rude to them in her replies to their messages, and then Vivienne also apparently banned them from ever ordering from Fairy Tale Wigs ever again. Vivienne also said that the users had to send back the wigs, plus a crown that came with the wig as a free gift. But apparently it's illegal to request for a customer to return a free gift even if the item is being returned. And this led to people in the Facebook group accusing Vivienne of having shady business practices. After this, multiple users in the Facebook group said that they had received emails from Vivienne's company saying that their orders had suddenly been cancelled for no reason. And the users theorised that anyone who was a member of the Facebook group was having their orders deliberately cancelled by Vivienne because of the criticism she was getting about the bad quality wigs. Vivienne then claimed that multiple fake accounts had started purchasing products from her company in order to leave a bad review, which is why Vivienne was cancelling multiple orders without reason. And users also claimed that they were still waiting for a refund from Vivienne for hundreds of dollars. The Facebook community then started to turn on Vivienne, and some people claimed that Vivienne had previously worked for Disney as a wig stylist, but she had apparently, quote, screwed people over and then left Disney to create her own wig company. And people also claimed that Vivienne was buying cheap wigs from a Chinese supplier and not styling them herself. Other users who work as professional princess performers were also angry at Vivienne for apparently cancelling orders close to Christmas, saying that they had to cancel their gigs because they didn't have a wig to wear. And the Facebook community eventually decided to boycott Vivienne's business for the foreseeable future. However, the boycott seemingly only lasted a few months. During this time, some of the Facebook users who were involved in the original Rapunzel wig scandal said that their own businesses had received negative Google reviews out of nowhere, and the IP addresses used for the negative reviews came from nearby where Vivienne lives. And although it couldn't be proven that Vivienne had been leaving these negative reviews, it just added to people's resentments against Vivienne. And Vivienne even stopped offering custom wigs on her website and now only offers them on request. A few years later in 2020, because Vivienne's business had developed a slightly negative reputation within the community, many other people started creating and selling their own princess wigs and accessories. However, problems started arising when several people received copyright notices from Vivienne's company on Etsy saying that they had copied Vivienne's design for several items, including princess crowns. The users were angry because they pointed out that the copyright ultimately belongs to Disney, not Vivienne, and they also said that their designs were different to Vivienne's anyway. And the users also said that Vivienne was only going after the people who had criticised her in the past as revenge. Vivienne even posted about this issue on her Instagram, saying that people were, quote, offering complete copies of our products and marketing them as their own, and she also said that, quote, sellers should never expose themselves and their customers to legal liability in order to make a quick profit. And in general, throughout this whole wig scandal, people were saying that Vivienne was being unprofessional in how she spoke to customers and was unwilling to respond to customer feedback. And there were also issues with people saying that they never received a refund from Vivienne for their wigs, which meant that they were stuck with a bad quality wig after spending hundreds of dollars. Ultimately, it's not 100% clear what exactly happened and if everything that was said is completely true or not. But what is clear is that multiple users claimed that they had issues with the quality of Vivienne's wigs, and the community seemingly turned against Vivienne's company, which has now developed a slightly negative reputation. And when you search for Vivienne Pinay on Google, one of the first things that comes up is the wig scandal, and it's now become a bit of a joke within the Drag Race community.